you guys stupid? I'm the boss, and you all must do what I say.
You're right, sir. You are the boss.
What, newbie?
I said you're right, sir. You are the boss. You say it without hesitation.
That's right.
That's why today I'd like to give you something.
What is it, newbie?
My letter of resignation.
Oh, really, newbie? You don't want to work here? Big mistake.
Well, as a new employee, your leadership skills make me concerned. And if you don't mind, before I leave, I'd like to give you some parting words.
What can you teach me? I can't wait to hear this. Go ahead, new guy.
Well, sir, I don't think you're all bad. But somewhere down your path, you got lost. I think you used to be a leader, but now you're just a boss.
What's the difference?
Well, see, a boss says I. A leader says we. Bosses are blinded by pride, while leaders can really see. A leader always asks. Bosses, they command. See, a boss points fingers, but a leader extends a hand. A boss says go. Leaders say let's go. Leaders consider ideas. Bosses say heck no. See, a boss puts you down. Leaders will lift you up. Because leaders give love. A boss don't give a...
What?
Bosses use people, abuse people. Leaders groom people. They look for what's good inside and improve people.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Group 4 video presentations. In these beautiful occasions, we would like to present about Chapter 4 materials. Before we're going straight to the material, let's meet Group 4 member. This group consists of 2 members, Puteri Silka Halyana and me, Sifana Sausania. Give us support by liking this video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Without any further ado, let's keep on watching. Chapter 4, Analyzing Work and Designing Jobs. In this chapter, we're gonna talk about workflow in organizations, job analysis, and last but not least, we're gonna talk about job design. The first one is workflow in organizations. Workflow in organizations is informed the decisions about jobs take place in the context of the organization's overall workflow. Through the process of workflow design, managers analyze the tasks needed to produce a product or a service. With these information, they assign these tasks to specific jobs and positions. A job is a set of related duties, and a position is the set of duties performed by one person. For an example, a school has many teaching positions. The person filling each of those positions is performing the jobs of teacher. Basing these decisions on workflow design can lead to a better result than the more traditional practice of looking at jobs individually. Developing a workflow analysis. Before designing its workflow, the organization planner needs to analyze what work needs to be done. These figures show the element of a workflow analysis. For each type of work, such as producing a product line or providing a support service like accounting, legal support, and so on, the analysis identifies the output of the process, the activities involved, and the 3 categories of input. That includes material and information, equipment, and human resource. As shown in this figure, we can see that input fall into 3 categories. The first category is raw materials. Raw materials include materials and informations. And then we got equipment, and the last is human resource that include knowledge and skill abilities. Output are the product of any work units, say a department or team. Output may be tangible, as in this case of a restaurant meal or finished part. But also they may be intangible, such as building security. In identifying the output of particular work units, workflow analysis consider both quantity and quality. Thinking in the terms of this output gives human resource management professionals a clearer view of how to increase each work unit's effectiveness. Workflow analysis next consider the work process used to generate the output identified. Work process are the activities that a work unit member engage in to produce a given output. They are described in the term of operating procedure for every task performed by each employee of each stage of the process. Specifying the process help human resource management professional design efficient work system by clarifying which tasks are necessary. Knowledge of work process also can guide staffing change when work is automated, outsourced, and restructured. And then finally, workflow analysis identifies the unit that required to carry out the work process.
Job analysis. To achieve high-quality performance, organizations have to understand and match job requirements and people. This understanding requires job analysis, the process of getting detailed information about jobs. Analyzing jobs and understanding what is required to carry out a job provide essential knowledge for staffing, training, performance appraisal, and many other HR activities. For instance, a supervisor evaluation of an employee's work should be based on performance relative to job requirements. In very small organizations, line managers may perform a job analysis, but usually the work is done by a human resource professional. A large company may have a compensation management department that includes job analysts, also called personnel analysts. Organizations may also contract with firms that provide this service. Importance of job analysis. The first is work design. Often an organization seeks to redesign work to make it more efficient or to improve quality. The redesign requires detailed information about the existing jobs. In addition, preparing the redesign is similar to analyzing a job that doesn't yet exist. Human resource planning. As planners analyze human resource needs and how to meet those needs, they must have accurate information about the levels of skill required in various jobs, so that they can tell what kinds of human resources will be needed. Selection to identify the most qualified applicants for various positions. Decision makers need to know what tasks the individual must perform, as well as the necessary knowledge, skills, and abilities. Next is training. Almost every employee hired by an organization will require training. Any training program requires knowledge of the task performed in a job so that the training is related to the necessary knowledge and skills. Performance appraisal. An accurate performance appraisal requires information about how well each employee is performing in order to reward employees who perform well and to improve their performance if it is below standard. Job analysis helps in identifying the behaviors and results associated with effective performance. Career planning. Matching an individual's skills and aspiration with career opportunities requires that those in charge of career planning know the skills requirements of the various jobs. This allows them to guide individuals into jobs in which they will succeed and be satisfied. And the last is job evaluation. The process of job evaluation involves assessing the relative dollar value of each job to the organization in order to set up fair pay structures. If employees don't believe pay structures are fair, they will become dissatisfied and may quit, or they will not see much benefit in striving for promotions. To put dollar values on jobs, it's necessary to get information about different jobs and compare them. Job design. Job design, although job analysis, as just described, is important for an understanding of existing jobs. Organizations also must plan for new jobs and periodically consider whether they should revise existing jobs. When an organization is expanding, supervisor and human resource professionals must help plan for new or growing work units. A model that shows how to make jobs more motivating is the job characteristics model, developed by Richard Heckman and Greg Oldham. This model describes jobs in terms of 5 characteristics. As shown in the figure, The more of each of these characteristics a job has, the more motivating the job will be. According to the job characteristics model, the model predicts that a person with such a job will be more satisfied and will produce more and better work. For an example of such a job, consider the skill variety and task significance of some of the positions companies are filling in order to have a stronger presence on the internet. Thank you for watching this presentation video. We hope that you will get a better understanding about analyzing and designing work. See you in another video.
I'm not your employee, sir.
Who are you?
You're mine. I'm the founder of this company, and you need to learn a thing or two about our core meaning. Tomorrow morning, first thing, I'd like to see you at our board meeting.
Kau yang mulai, kau yang harus mengakhiri. Jangan main-main, jangan main-main.